I'm going to take the look at, after the French alphabet, we are going to take a look at the nasal sound in the French language. All this is just for you to understand and how to pronounce some words in French. As I told you before, French is not difficult. It's a simple way like English language. But by the time you don't know the nitty-gritty of the French language, how do you now pronounce it properly? And to pronounce a word properly, you have to know the alphabet of that, the letters and the sound of each letter. Then when you're having them in combination, you cannot pronounce them properly. So welcome back again to the class. We are working on lesson 2, which is the sound, the nasal sound in French. The nasal sound in French, if you read your handout, you understand clearly. But me, as your lecturer, I'm not going to tell this story. All these stories are here for you to understand how it goes. But any nasal sound in French, we have 4 major nasal sounds in French. So any letter or any vowel that is in combination with a nasal with a consonant becomes a nasalized sound. I repeat again, any vowel in the French language that has a combination with a consonant, it becomes a nasalized sound. Are you there? Good. So you agree with me that in English language you have infants, the way you call it, but in French the infant I'm spelling it is enfant. In French is what? Enfant. Why? Because we believe that the letter E in the French language is in combination with letter N, so it's already a nasal sound. So we have that. Then if you look at the enfant, you say enfant. Meanwhile, enfant means a child in French. But if you look at the enfant, the en here to begin the enfant is what? A nasal sound. Then at the middle, the letter an there is a nasal sound as well. So in summary of this lecture, this unit 2, we are going to know is that the nasal sound is in combination. When a consonant is in a combination with a vowel, it becomes what? A nasal sound. So now let's move. All this story here is for you to understand clearly because you are an Anglophone student. So letter N and so on, you understand it very well here. So once N, are we there? I'm going to speak from here. Good. I'm going to pick from here. Good. Yes. Let me pick it. This should be yellow. Good. Once letter N comes after a vowel like E, O, or I, the consonant is pronounced as a nasal sound. For example, we have words. Let me pick my pen to narrate this to you. So, like I said, let me take it again. Once letter N, are we there, comes after the vowel E, O, I, A, the consonant N is pronounced as what? A nasal sound. You agree with me that in the word dent, we have, in English you say dent. No. In the French is dent. Dent is teeth. So dent, the ENT you can see there, the EN is a nasal sound. So you have dent. So how do you pronounce nasal sound? You pronounce nasal sound with your nose. So those are the nasal sound we have. So here we have dent, we have chant, we have fin, we have pen, etc. So we are moving to the next M. We are having M as well here. Follow the same pattern. You see? Can you see that? So we have what? Bon. Some people can tell you bonbon and so on. So we have bon, en. So you pronounce them as what? As nasal sound. And how do you pronounce a nasal sound? A nasal sound is pronounced through your nose. En, and so on. So we are moving from there to the next line here. So if you are looking at this, it looks so simple to you because you are following. So take your time. The summary is so simple. When a vowel is in combination with a consonant, it becomes a nasal sound. And I gave you the example of chant, dent, and so on here. We have lamp, We have seen that example. So we are moving to the next one. Then we are going to break it down in a way that when you are on your own, you can even teach someone. So we are going to narrate the sounds we have under the consonant sound. We are taking the letter A. If you are seeing this sound here, the A with small bracket cap here, if you see it, this should not panic you at all. It's the sound of that we said before. Once you see the sound, because I can ask you, I can give you this letter A and narrate and put a small cap on it, and I will not ask you what's the sound of this letter. The sound of this letter in yellow here, the sound is what? Is A. In English language, letter A, like A, Abalo, Afi, Akinika, and so on. But in this sound here, if you see the small accent on it, it becomes a nasal sound. So you pronounce it as what? Like this. Are you following? Good. So we are having the sound here too. It's not difficult. We are having here. Can you see that? We have good, pa. Then we have the same symbol here. Once you see it, we have and I told you that you pronounce them in what? With your nose. So we have centre. In English you say center. Anyway, in French it's not center. You spell the same thing like center in American version, but in the British version, but we pronounce it centre. Say centre, because this letter en is there, which is already a vowel sound. So a consonant sound, a nasal sound. So the nasal sound will make it change to like centre. We have pantalon, we have sandal, we have manteau, we have planche. Can we see that? We have randonnée, we have médicament. Are we there? We have vendre, we have jambe, we have branché, and so on. So the nasal sound, particle of nasal sound is what? A, and the sound is what? Pa, ba, la. Cet enfant, can you see that? Cet enfant, look at it. Ce enfant apprend lentement. Can you see that? Good. So let's repeat this sentence again. Let me repeat this sentence. So we can see that in this last sentence, we practice the sound of words. Which sound we practice? We practice the sound of what? Yes, the sound of the nasal sound, the A form. So here we have cet enfant. Say that. Cet enfant apprend lentement. So we have practicalized the two sounds here, the nasal sound and the vowel sound here. Are we there? Good. Let's move to the next one. Good. The next one here, I'm going to narrate the S sound. This S sound, if you see it, is not difficult. So it's eh. So if you read your handout, you see it very well. So we are going to take it from here. If you see this sign like E, it looks like E, but it's opposite of E. It's a sound of what? I'm going to put in the green, yellow here. It's a sound of eh. And I told you earlier that you pronounce the vowel sound, the nasal sound, with your nose. So that's why you're having here. So it's so funny to you, but you are going to pronounce them in words like what? Impeccable, abfin, peinture, mais. Can you see that? So let's quickly pronounce them now and see what we can do with that. Are we there? So we are now taking off we have moins, ceinture. Then we have impeccable, we have afin, we have peinture, we have mais. Now I'm going to go to the next one, which is O sound. O. So when you see the O plus M, it becomes a nasal sound. So how do you pronounce that? We're going to take a look at it. if you read through your handout, it's not a problem, but the major part is for you to know that any nasal sound you see here, you have to pronounce it with what? Your nose. So, and the letter E in the opposition form of what? E. Here is what? A nasal sound in the form of E, and E. Now we are going to the letter, the last one, no. Number 3, O sound. And the O sound here, as you can see it, the O sound is so simple. We have it in some things. So we have here, we can see the O sound is what? Good. The O sound is here. You can see it now. O. Now, if you come back here, we have it this way. We have the example, the O sound, because I'm not going to waste much time because of the length of the video. Yeah. So we have the O sound what? O. Example of O, we have what? O-N, O. Like talon, we have décontaté, we have tombé, we have bon, we have bonbon, like people do say it, bonbon, and so on. So we have onze, and we have content, we have maison. Are we there? Good. Then I'm going to take the last sound in the French alphabet sounds. So I think it's the last one. So after this sound, we are going to, it's the last one. So the last one. So let's quickly see it. The letter O. We have seen it before briefly, but people don't really get it right. So I'm going to repeat it here. It's number 4 under the nasal sound. Okay. So under the nasal sound, we have 4 here. Are we there? Okay. If you have any question, you can see chat me on ask. I don't understand this sound, but you are free now to see follow up and know what we are talking about. Yeah, the last 4, like I told you, we have 4 nasal sounds in French. So this is number 4, and the sound is like I said before. So the is here. You can see it here, and so on. Okay, good. So let's go back to this. Now the combination example, we have now the sound is like this. Good. So now I'm going to start just to stop here. So the sound is so like I told you, we have bleu, humble, and So thank you very much for watching this video. So in our next class, we are going to take the unity 3, which is what? The unity 3 is what? The opposition contra between the nasal sounds. So this will make you to see French as a very easy subject or language to learn. So I really thank you very much for watching this video. Take your time. Like I said, don't rush. I'm going to break it in 4 parts for you to it's already 7 for you to be able to assimilate. So thank you very much. I would like to stop here for now. So, I'm coming. Alright, so with this, if you have any question for this lecture, you can see chat me or ask me a question. The group is there. You can say anything you want to say. So these 2 videos are, one is 17 minutes, the other one is 15 minutes. So I'm going to edit them and send them to you. You have to watch it and take your time and read it and digest it. If you don't understand, ask me for questions, because this is where we can read how you can learn how to read. Do you understand now? If you don't know this sound very well, if you see them in a word, you will not be able to pronounce them. That's a challenge. So by the time you master them very well, when you see them in a sound, in action, as in a word, you'll be able to pronounce them properly. Thank you very much. I remain your French lecturer, A. Adebayo. Have a nice evening. Good night.